Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is time for Hot Takes Part 3. It has been quite a while since I've done a Hot Takes video. I think it's been like 2 months now. The last Part 2 was uploaded like 2 months ago. So, yeah, it's been a bit since a Hot Takes video. I gathered up quite a few, plenty for this video. Um, there was like one left over. If I have time before the video ends, I'll mention it. I didn't put it in the thing, so you won't see it pop out on the screen, but I do remember what it said. If not, I'll do my best to remember it for part 4 that will release in another 2 months. I think a good idea I'm going to start doing is I'm going to release a hot takes video, maybe once a month. Now, obviously, eventually I'll stop. We don't need to have hot takes part 20 in a couple months, but I will regularly at least do some of them, probably once a month. You catch what I'm saying? Let me see what this is saying. Hold on. Okay. Anyways, so the first hot takes will be popping up any second now because I spaced them out correctly this time. There we go. I did a good job at spacing them out. But having a big truck to ink is a small PP energy. Now, if you prefer trucks, that's totally fine. But the thing I agree with this take is the people who get like really fucking big ones, like the really big, overly large trucks, and they don't even use a truck for the purpose a truck should usually be used for. People can get trucks for like hauling stuff. Again, it's totally up for preference. But if you just get a big truck just for show, I kind of agree with that take. Not gonna lie. I mean, especially the ones that are like big, loud. It doesn't even apply to trucks. I feel like people who like customize their car and like either give it extremely loud, shitty bass or speakers that sound like your car's about to explode, just that kind of shit. That shit is just like so annoying. Like people who drive by like that, like, dude, what are you doing? Are you trying to like flex or something? What's the point of you know? You're gonna end up deaf by like you're not gonna be able to hear by the time you're 30 if you're under 30, of course. But point being, I just don't get the point of that. Okay, that's a crazy one. GTA 4 is better than GTA 5. Now listen, I've never played GTA 4 in my entire life, so I cannot give my opinion on this. Um, yeah, I know like very little about GTA 4. I've played GTA 5, obviously, so I can't give my own input and say I agree. But if you agree in the comments, go ahead and let me know down below in the comments if you agree with this take at all. Because again, I've never played GTA 4. If anyone has, let me know if you think GTA 4 is better than 5. That's an interesting conversation because I mean that's like saying actually no, that's not a good comparison. But point being, wild take. Okay, let's see. Another one should be popping up any moment now. I don't have much to say on the GTA one. I mean, listen, I've never played GTA 4, so I'm sure it's a good game though. You know, GTA 5 is a pretty good game in of itself. I mean, some people glaze GTA 5 a little too much though, in my opinion. This is just me, but some people glaze it a lot. All right. Anyways, the last good COD was Cold War. I fully agree with that take. Listen, Black Ops 6 is just not it has its I don't know. My thoughts on Black Ops 6 are as followed. It's all right, but it's not great. It has a huge problem. It has a big problem. So a lot of problems. Um, Cold War, grants, is not a perfect game either, but I would say Cold War is better than Modern Warfare 2, the newer one. It's better than Modern Warfare 3. Despite, by the way, I liked Modern Warfare 2, at least multiplayer side, for a little bit. I honestly loved that game for a while. Modern Warfare 3 is a copy and paste, and it's better than Vanguard. Vanguard came out after, right? Yeah. It's better than Vanguard. It's better than Modern Warfare 2, better than Modern Warfare 3. I can't really say if it's better than 6, because I really do like 6. I like Black Ops 6's gameplay. I really do. But like I will say that the problems Black Ops 6 have are pretty bad. And Black Ops Cold War, yeah, that game had problems too. Quite a lot. Um One thing it didn't have is the amount of cringe skins that Black Ops 6 have. I mean, I know Black Ops Cold War had some crazy shit, but a lot of it was actually cool looking for once. Not all of it was stupid looking, but that's besides the point. It is a fair opinion. I honestly low key agree with it. I kind of do. I just think Vanguard's a terrible game. Modern Warfare 2 was eh. Okay, the new Superman actually looks great and could be better than the entirety of the original DCEU. I fully agree with this. There are so many people hating on the new Superman movie. It's actually insane. The amount of people go like, "Not my Superman, not my Superman." It's just not Superman. Grow up, dude. Like, it's not that big of a deal. If you don't like it, that's fine. But hating on it like the way these people are hating on it is absolutely crazy. Because like, it'll never be better than Zack Snyder's universe and Henry Cavill Superman. Listen, Henry Cavill was a great Superman, but they wasted his potential. Which he's Superman is supposed to embody hope as a hero. You don't really feel that in any of the original DCEU movies, just because it's all dark, gritty, and just nothing. That's what I don't like about the Zack Snyder universe. It's just so dark. And I'm not saying I want it to be lighthearted like a freaking Marvel and shit, but shit. I mean, they made no offense, but just this looks like a real Superman movie. And again, Henry Cavill was great, but I feel like there was just a lot of problems with those movies. Not Man of Steel. Man of Steel is good, but I just feel like people are just hating on this new Superman because it's not freaking Henry Cavill, and people just need to accept that it's not James Gunn's fault that the freaking DCEU and just Warner Bros. In general wasted Henry Cavill's talent by making random shit. So sorry, but you guys got to accept it that Henry Cavill's gone and he's not coming back as Superman. It's been wasted. It's done. I'm sorry, guys. It's just not happening. I am sorry to break it to you. Henry Cavill is not Superman anymore. But this new Superman movie, it generally easily could be better than the entirety of the original DCEU. I'm sorry, there was just not as like those movies. Some of the movies were all right, but like I have high faith in this new universe. I do. I think it's gonna be great. Finally, some cohesion, some consistent storytelling, some consistent storylines, consistent plots. Finally, the original DCEU was plagued with so many issues. I wish Madden was still good. Me too. Madden 25, the current one. What do I say about it? Listen, I play. I didn't buy. I played through Game Pass. Um, I only play franchise mode. Even then, it's definitely like if you look at old Madden content, new Madden lacks like I would say like 60% of what old Madden games had. I think the only I don't know. Madden 25 is it's better than 24 and 23 and 22 and 21, but really not by much. Is Madden going in the right direction? I don't know. The IGN people certainly said that every year. Every year, every a new Madden release is like, oh, Madden's going in the right direction. They say the exact same thing every year. I just don't really see it. I just wish it would be like the good old days of Madden when it was peak. It's not really peak anymore. Um, Madden 25. I mean, the only fun I have is generally in franchise mode. Um, Even then, though, it's not the best. The Dallas Cowboys will win the Super Bowl. Oh boy, listen, I'm not going to be a Cowboys hater. They have talent on that team. I will not lie. Micah Parsons is by far one of the best defensive players in the league currently. CeeDee Lamb is a very good wide receiver, and they just got George Pickens, who also is quite talented. Dak Prescott, I'm not going to hate on him like other people. He's quite talented himself too. I don't think it's really his fault why they lose in the not championship. They haven't been there in a while. It's not entirely his fault that they get stomped in the playoffs. Now, granted, yeah, he plays a part of it, but I just feel like there's a lot more to it than just Dak Prescott's fault. And I think it's just the way the Cowboys roster is built. I think it's like the way it's built. Okay, last year they didn't have a running back, at least a good one. You know, I don't think who did they get anyone to really play running back? I'm not really sure. Again, they have a good receiving core. If they can make sure Dak Prescott doesn't get hurt, I'm sure the Cowboys may honestly their division getting tougher by the minute though. The Commanders are up in here. The Eagles are tough. I mean, it's gonna be hard for the Cowboys to even make the playoffs. That's for sure. They can. I don't know. I mean, that division it has a new winner every year, but of all things, I don't think the Cowboys are going to be that winner. Xbox 360 was the best console of its time. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying this as an Xbox fan. I see a lot of people agree with this point. Nothing against the PlayStation 3, of course. I'm sure it's a great console. I've never played on the PlayStation except for like once, but point being, the Xbox 360 was really amazing. It was such a great time, such a great console. It was nostalgic, you know. It was beautiful. It was truly something. I miss the Xbox 360. Obviously, I love next gen. You know, fancy. It's nice, but the Xbox 360 is nostalgic. It had also, honestly, that console generation, the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, had honestly some of the best games released in its generation. Listen. War at War, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1, Halo 3, Halo Reach, you name it. There are so many goated games during that era of the Xbox 360 slash PlayStation 3. It honestly had one of the best eras in gaming, honestly. Honestly, this is not really related to the consoles. Oh, hold on. Before we finish this conversation, COD has fallen off hard. I will say, though, before we get into this topic, yes, I do believe that the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, I know it's not really related to the hot take, but that generation had some of the best games. For sure. Oh, and the original Red Dead Redemption, the first one, right? That came out during the Xbox 360 era, too. Granted, I never played it, but I heard it's good. Anyways, COD has fallen off hard. Yeah, I agree. Listen, Black Ops 6 is just. I'm not. I have this meme where it's the background or the context, I guess, it shows a Spider-Man throwing his suit in the garbage and he's just walking around, walking away in the rain. And it's when you give up a game that you've spent so much time and money on. And that's how I feel about COD. I've been playing COD for a long time. I've put a lot of time and out money into COD. I got rid of Black Ops 6 with by around like season 1. I just stopped playing it. I'm not willing to commit to the first off the massive size of the goddamn game, the shit quality that the game is falling to. I'm just not willing to put up with it. You know, I give up on COD currently. I'm not like this is the first time I'll say this. I'm just not feeling COD anymore. At least current COD. I'll gladly go back and play older CODs like Black Ops 3, like I'm using the gameplay. But like Black Ops 6, it's just there's a lot of things that just push me away. You know, there's a lot of things that push other people away too. I can go over on and on. I've made many videos talking about how my current feelings on COD, on and how like I just can't stand it anymore. And this is the first time where I'll just say I'm not really looking forward to the future of Call of Duty. I'm really not. I just don't know what's next, and I don't really care for what's next. You know, unless they generally step it up huge. Rumor has it that the next game is Black Ops 7. For the love of God, can we not get another sequel after the one came out previously? For the like, come on. I'm not really on board with that idea. I'm not really on board with this, just all of it. Anyways, Kanye doesn't make good music and it's all shit. I fully agree with this. I think he's extremely overrated. I mean, first off, I made a video talking about him a couple days ago. There's people, unironically, I'm not sure if they're being serious or they're joking, saying that his new song where he's basically chanting "Hail Mustache Man" is fire. Also, I mean, it's Instagram. It's kind of getting a large. It's being known for a lot of people who, for some reason, really idolize him with that party of bad Germans. For some reason, again, you can't really tell if they're being serious or they're joking, but it's not really. I mean, just go ahead and be weird. Go ahead and be a little simpleton, simping for Kanye and shit and his dookie music. But yeah, I've never really cared about Kanye. I've never cared about his music. Never cared about Graduation. All of that, I just didn't care for it. I always thought he was overrated. Um, there's plenty of artists that are better, make better music. Kanye's just mid. That's just my opinion. Shades me with a pitchfork. I just don't like Kanye. I also just think he's completely unhinged now, and he should just maybe seek some help. You know, maybe. Yeah, honestly, I just don't care for Kanye's music. Anyway, okay, and that's a crazy take. GTA is for simpletons. Listen, I don't agree with this take. Obviously, if you like GTA, that's great. The only thing I do agree with is GTA, in my opinion, is just a teensy bit overrated. It's a great. Some people just regard it as like the greatest thing of all time. It's not that high for me, at least, but that's just me. I still think it's a great franchise and it's a great set of games, but it's definitely not the greatest thing of all time, in my opinion, you know? There's a lot of things that I just prefer, but again, some people a little overrated a teensy bit, but that's just all. But I don't agree with that it's for simpletons. You're just being mean at that point. But no, GTA is a great game. At least GTA 5 is a pretty good game. GTA 6, I'm sure, is going to be good. Well, I will regard that. GTA is still a great franchise, of course, but is it overrated little bit? For me, yes, just a teensy bit. Um, Speaking of which, this is entirely off topic and not related to anything else. But, so, fuck, what was I going to say? I have a new video concept kind of thinking. I want to try to do this thing where it's kind of like a series, almost. I'll record in live time with the gameplay plus audio. Record all basically essentially live except without being live. The idea, I tried it by recording some Oblivion gameplay like a month ago during the draft, and like I had to scrap the idea because I couldn't get it to sync and get in sync. Oh, the anxiety song is so bad. Yeah, okay, I'll just finish what I was saying later. But basically, I'm trying to try new concept of videos. Anyways, that anxiety song is actually dookie. I hate it so much. I'm glad everyone else is hating on it too because it's so fucking bad. It's terrible. It's horrible. It's really awful. It's like top 10 things, top worst things made by man, made by humanity, made by people. Just awful, bad. It's just top 10 worst things made by humans. You know, I would 100% agree with that. It's a terrible song. It also ruins it just snags the opening for somebody I used to know and make it horrible. Like whenever I hear like, oh hey, please be the good one. I'm glad everyone's making that joke like, please be the good one, please be the good one. And then when it's the anxiety, they go like, no. Like that when Darth Vader says a no in Revenge of the Sith. No. Anyways, before the next hot take pops up, I'm going to talk about what I was talking about previously. So, anyways, this will be a little series where I'm going to try out again, basically live recording, live audio while I'm recording it. I'm not really explaining it really well. I'll be talking about all kinds of random topics. Usually I'll probably just write some things down before I actually record, put into like a maybe 20 to 30 minute video, and then just talk about what I planned to talk about previously or talk about random topics while we're recording and then upload it. It's essentially like each episode I want to have different gameplay and talk about different thing. I'm trying to think of how I would execute it because again, I did a test run for it while playing Oblivion. I messed up the audio and the gameplay, so none of it was in sync. Not that it's the biggest important thing while it's in sync, but I did talk about the game I was playing a bit, which was Oblivion. It's a little important that if I'm talking about something that's happening in game, it's a little unfortunate if I'm talking about it like 5 seconds before it actually happens in the gameplay. So I messed it up. Did I miss it? Where's the next hot take? I stopped recording to check if there was any more hot takes. That was the last one. I didn't even know that. Anyway, so that is the last hot take. Again, I'm going to try and tinkle with this idea that I mentioned. If I never upload it, then you'll know I couldn't get it to work. But I think I have an idea to make it work better. So I don't know what to call the little series, but it'll have its own little separate thing on my channel. It'll be in its own separate playlist. It'll also be part of the normal videos playlist, but it will have its own separate playlist. It'll be its own thing. A little series where I live record. Again, none of it's actually live. I'm not like live streaming or anything. It's essentially live stream. It's my way of live streaming without actual live streaming, essentially, if that makes sense. I'm pretty sure I'm doing a really horrible job at explaining this, but I'm going to play around with the concept a bit more and see if I can get it to work. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Feel free to leave a like. Feel free to subscribe if you're not. And thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which I have a story time video coming up very soon. That I have my girlfriend's coming over soon, so I probably can't record it tomorrow or today. That'll probably be coming out in like about a week or so. I know I said it would come sooner, but I mean, I could actually probably try to record it today. I can at least record part 1. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and see you guys in the next video.